Well, welcome back to the bus. I've been working on this on and off quite a bit here, guys. It's okay. I'm actually not happy with this bus, and you want to know why I'm not happy with it? It's me. It's not the bus. It's me. I moved it for the first time today, and I found out there was water in here. I'm not sure how it's getting in there, but we'll have to find that. It's probably coming from the top or something. Two, this place is a pigsty, and it's nobody's fault but mine. And the problem is I have an electrical system half dealt with. I have a little storage cubby half dealt with. I have a toilet half dealt with. I have a fridge half dealt with. I have a countertop half dealt with. I have a bed half dealt with. And now I started making plans to build a bench here. I don't like that. So here is my plans for the next week. Fridge in. Toilet in, wired in, electrical done. I'm just going to brace into it there. Screw it, it's done. Fridge, like I said, in. I got to put insulation in here. I finally just bought some insulation for it. Countertop, sanded and in, and then all my electrical dealt with here, which I would like to get done. And then that will get the sink in, the stove in, the fridge in. All this will be cleared up. This will be done. This will be done, and then I can figure out what I want to do with this doorway, because I haven't really even decided yet what I want to do with the doorway. And I would like to get a fuse panel system for here, and then run all my electrical the way I want it to be ran, and get all this stuff cleaned up that I'm not going to use. So before I build a bench, I would like to get this done. So I guess first things first, let's get some spray-on adhesive and put this back piece on here. And then we can do some spray-on adhesive and do the sides, and then the top here as well. So let's start on this. So I tried and tried and tried to find cheap insulation that's a piece of foam, and I couldn't do it. So this one right here I got from Home Depot. It has this heat barrier on this side, so what I think I'm going to do is I think I'm going to peel this side off so it sticks really good to the wall, and then double stick it on this side, so it's got 2 layers of heat barrier on this side. So let's get this cut out, and then we'll get it glued in. So we got the insulation over the window, and then we put our extra layer of the heat resistant foil, is what I was told. And then we did our pink insulation. Now we left space down here at the bottom, we left space up at the top, but this covers the sides and gets a good airflow through the back of the fridge. So hopefully this works. I'm just going to wait for all the adhesive spray to dry, and then we can go from there. So some of the stuff I want to start mounting in this bus before I start any other projects is, this is the water pump for the fridge, sorry, for the sink. That's got to go in. This right here, if I can open the box one-handed, is a RV backup system. So I'd like to get a spot mounted up here for this. So that means I gotta run the snake all the way down. That glue is really hurting my throat. So I don't know, I kind of want to do the fridge first. We'll see. So we have the fish down there on the ground, and it comes all up through here, and then comes all the way back to the back. So we're going to run this twine. What we're going to do is we're going to run it a couple times, so then I have 20 feet that way, 20 feet this way, so I can pull wires back and forth and not lose my original pull. So let's get this thing put in. So with that fish, we're able to run this wire through there extremely easy. I got the extra long one. I think that it's way too extra long, but that'll be enough to come down and put it onto my dash. Now the next one, I'm not sure if I'm going to put it on this side or the front. I think I'm going to put it on this side so I can see it. So just took apart the toilet to find out what voltage the fan is. It is a 12 volt fan, so that's perfect. So then I can run my 12 volt wire that I got to pull through from back there to here. So then that way I can run it off the batteries back there, which is this, and then just put a toggle up here or something just to turn the fan on and off for the toilet. It'll probably stay on most of the time. And then, yeah, so hopefully tomorrow I can slide the fridge in and start plumbing it in. I got 12 volt, I got propane, I got 120 right there. And then we can clean up all of this propane lines here and everything and get ready for the stove and the countertop and give this a vacuum. And the water pump. Oh my goodness, there's still so much left to do. Oh well. Alright, let's get going. I gotta go to work today, so that's about all I can do on this, but we'll be back here another day to keep working on this. Well, I have no idea where the last video left off. It's actually going to be the same video. It's probably been about 3 months since we've been out here working on it. Look at Harley. So we got the fridge in. It's not screwed in because I think we're going to do some kind of fascia backing on this. We have the cupboards in. I think that was in here last time. I just did a whole bunch of wiring here for the stove, for the water pump, all that fun stuff. Actually, the water pump's going to be changed up a bit. And yeah, so we're getting everything going right now, and it's going to be good, but I don't know where it left off. I think the last video I was trying to tone where this wire went, and I gave up on that because I got very frustrated. I did start running some wire from the back of the bus to the front of the bus to power the toilet. So that is what we're going to be doing this week. Probably the rest of this video is doing the toilet. So getting it so there's a switch, I can hook it up, the fan turns on. That would be nice to be done. Flicking a switch, having the water pump come on, which would be nice. I don't know if this thing has an internal regulator for pressure. I'm not sure. There's the one for the stove, so that would be all nice as well. And we're just going to go from there. So I just kind of put all these nice little sticky things on the back right there. Believe it or not, it is November, and it is probably 0 degrees outside right now. So we do have a little space heater in the bus right now. I could be starting it and letting it run, but I don't really want to be wasting that much fuel right now. And this thing here, it's kind of nice because all these stickies don't stick unless they're warm, so I just put them in front of this for a minute, warm up my hands, and then I'm able to stick it. So we're going to be working on this over here the next couple days. We did mount our water pump. It is off Amazon. It has rubber mounts. It should be pretty nice. So we're going to drill a hole over here, have a switch set up so that we can turn it on and off. I don't know if we're going to go with a flick switch or like a light switch, one of those easy push switches. I don't know. But we'll have to go from there. And we did buy a new shot vac. The old one died, and then we're going to hopefully have the countertop in this thing very shortly. So let's get going on this. So yesterday we were getting a lot of work done on this. We got the stove in. It's all set in there. It's actually screwed in. We got the new fascia cut. Just going to push that back till it looks good. We got everything in here looking the way it should. And then I went out of my way and I crushed my thumb. I was drilling a hole through here to run my backup camera, and the drill caught, sucked my thumb through, and then you can see right there the blood from yesterday. And it actually cut right through my thumbnail, and it was not a great day. I highly doubt you guys want to see that, so I'm not going to be posting those videos, those photos of that. Yeah, it was not that great. So hand's a little sore, got it bandaged up. But what we're going to be doing today is I'd like to screw down this countertop so then it is set. It is set it and forget it. And we got little screws to do that, and we're going to pull down the sink. That'd be nice if that thing was in there today. We are waiting on the faucet. I think in retrospect I shouldn't have got such a deep sink, but I think I don't know if I could have got something not much more shallow, and the reason is because I gotta figure out something a little different down here. So I'm probably gonna be taking this bottom piece off and then bringing it to Home Hardware and trying to find like a shallower one so I can put a different style of bucket. I just want the water to dump outside of the thing, but Tabitha's saying don't do that, so we can't do that. So we're going to be attaching the sink now, the sink and the countertop, and then we're going to be going from there and maybe trying to work on this backup camera just a little bit more, getting one more thing off the list. Let's get going. Well, it's pretty damn dark out. All you can see is the light of the bus flashing. I'm in here in a t-shirt because we got the heater going and we got the bus running. We got lots of heat in this thing. I don't really know where this video is going to go, but as you can see, this light's on. Oh, that's cool. They shine a different color on the camera. On the camera, they're like white, but on my eyes, they're red. So we have the backup camera installed. What a pain this thing was. And then we're going to hook this wire up to a toggle switch so that when you touch this wire, you just get your pure backup camera, and when it's off, you get side view and back view camera. So then that way we can kind of see on our side when we're trying to park it. I can see this side pretty good. I just can't see this side just because of how much stuff's going to be in the way. And then we're going to have a backup camera on it. So we got this camera ran. The original cable ran backwards, so I had to rerun the cable again. So that was a little bit of a upset. But today, guys, we've done so much electrical. We got all this stuff hooked up. Still don't have those lights working. Got to figure that out. We got the main power wire from the battery hooked up so that we can have this thing charging while it's running. We got the fridge wired in. Actually, no, we didn't do the fridge. We got the toilet wired in with the fan up here for the toilet. Just going to go on once we get the cover put on. We got a lot of wiring taken out of here. We got everything all set up. The dome lights actually work when the bus is off now too, which is kind of really nice. And yeah, guys, we've done a lot to this thing today. It is honestly crazy with how much we have actually done. And I don't know how this video is going to be. It's probably going to be all over the place because some of it was filmed almost 3 months ago. Some of it was filmed earlier this week, and then I got injured, and some of it was filmed today. But what we've been doing is the full countertop is in now. I just need to get a longer red Robbie bit to tie down this corner. Sink is in, stove is in, everything's wired. We are waiting for the faucet to come in. We're gonna try to do some stuff with the drainage on the sink, and not 100% sure. We started unpacking a lot of the solar system. We're not gonna have that completely hooked up yet because I don't want to drill holes in the top of the bus until later on. And right now, a lot of our stuff is going to be, the bus is going to be running so much it's going to be able to charge this. So I'm not even sure how much solar we're actually going to need. But everything's going pretty damn good, guys. I think we're going to call it an end for today. Kick the box of my rats. I'm walking in circles. It's getting pretty dark in here. It's getting a little hard to see things. I'd like to change all these out to LED, but I was told I shouldn't do that. So we will see what we are going to do. What I'd like is this one here to be an LED strip that we can actually turn on and off. So that if we don't want that bright one on, we can have it on. Just have like this one right here, and then above it would be like an LED, small LED strip that I can turn on, turn off, so that if we were cooking something in the dark and we wanted it brighter, we can. Maybe have it like this all around, maybe a bigger LED strip over here that we can turn on and off. I don't know. Just trying to think of things to make it a little bit brighter, because it is pretty dark in here. Like if I turn this thing off, like this is how bright it is. Actually, that's not that bad once you're in here. It's not that bad, actually. I don't know. So we still got to figure out the fan and stuff, but that's till later on. We started opening a lot of other things. Running the main power cable was a big thing that I was happy to get done today. But yeah, everything's going good. Close this before I end up with 1,000 little pieces everywhere. So all of, we'll talk about the solar stuff a different video. Guys, this video is already going to be pretty crazy, and sorry. But thanks for watching, guys. The school bus is coming along pretty good. We'll see you guys back here tomorrow on Zach's Workshop.